So it was really interesting today because Ted came to me and told me that he's actually going to change his rules, which I was pretty shocked about because he's usually set in his ways.
I just want you to know that I'm changing my rules.
Oh, you mean you're not going to make on the buy?
No, you make your money on the buy. That's gonna stay in place.
You like spaghetti cars?
No. Those Italian cars are such pains in the butt, maintenance-wise and all that, and they break and they're expensive to fix. Don't like them.
You're going to start charging a fee?
Never happened. Never happened. You're stuck, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Ted, I just got another call from the customer who's interested in the Rolls Royce.
You know my answer.
So I know what it is then. All cars are for sale.
Correct, but not that one. I know I've said it for years that everything's for sale, but that Phantom convertible, man, I'm it. I'm not gonna sell it, I love it. Lucy was trying to guess what my rule changes were. When Cindy came in and mentioned someone wanted to buy my Phantom and I wouldn't sell it, she got it, right on the money. I am now a collector.
We got the team on the lot and we are on the run. Hanging with my band is a lots of fun, and we know what it takes to be number one. We're just out here in the Florida sun.
Ted's got classic cars all over the place.
When I was younger, I used to race. We'll be riding high when the day is done.
Ted Vernon, please sell me some fun.
We ain't got time for a warm-up music set.
But I would prefer that red Corvette. Ted, will you sell it to me, please, oh please? I just want those shiny car keys.
I've been buying, selling, and trading classic cars for over 40 years. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. You could call it work, but for my team, it's a whole lot more. I'm Ted Vernon, and this is my place, South Beach Classics. Rule number one, you make your money on the buy. If you don't buy the cars the right way, you're gonna lose money, unless you hold them and then they increase anyway. Number two, I don't charge dealer fees like most dealers do. There is no reason for it. There's no legitimate reason at all for it. It's stealing. I don't do that. Number three, I don't like spaghetti cars. You know, Maseratis, Ferraris, they cost so much to maintain. They break all the time. They're a pain in the butt. I don't like them, so I don't really sell them. And I was explaining to Lucy that all the cars are for sale, but right now I've changed my ways a little bit. If something makes me that happy, I want to hold on to it. I learned that from Cindy. I met her, and I just want to hold on to her. She makes me happy. And things are more important than just blowing them out. I like my toys, so I'm keeping them. I have 5 keepers now.
You said you're not a collector, you're a seller.
You know I love cars. I love my Phantom convertible. I got the Phantom limousine from Vegas. I got a 35 Lincoln limousine that's bad to the bone, sitting on a Ford. I got my Bugatti, which I've had for so many, many years. And I just bought a pink 59 Cadillac convertible that is longer than a memory.
Yeah, but why do you want something pink? To match your shirt?
It's like an Elvis car.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
I mean, I've known Ted for a while now, and literally everything is for sale. So I was so shocked that the Phantom was not for sale. And then it was really cute because he got very sentimental about the cars that make him happy. And he's definitely changed. He's become a little softy.
I'm Ian Boschez. I own A1 Auto Classics in Hollywood, Florida. Ted called me and told me he had a Cadillac that I would be interested in, and he was right. I buy a lot of Cadillacs from Ted.
Ian doesn't come to play. When Ian comes, it's gonna be a deal, or else I've misrepresented very badly. I called him up about the Caddy. I know what he likes. That's his kind of car. And here he is, and boom, it's that easy with him. I didn't lie, did I? Isn't it beautiful?
It's decent. I like it.
It's better than decent, thank you very much.
It's a nice car.
Thank you.
Somebody did a lot of work on it.
Yeah, digital dash, AC, CD, everything else. It's you know, you don't even have to do that. This car just closes.
How's it drive?
Beautiful.
Does it need
80
anything?
miles an hour down a highway, no.
Okay.
I had a flat on that tire, I put a new tire on it.
The car Ted showed me was really nice. and it's exactly as he told me it was. Hopefully we can get together on a price. I've bought a lot of cars from you in the past. You've never led me wrong yet.
Today's a new day. Maybe I'll lead you wrong now. But I love this car. I've driven this myself. I took this when I played with my band. You saw the motor?
I looked at it. It's a Chevy motor.
Yeah, it's a 350, built 350. Even has AC. You know, it's a badass car.
So what's it take?
Well, you know, I would like to see 36 and a half. You're not going to pay that because you're going to resell the car eventually. Or you want it to drive or you want it to keep?
No, I'm gonna resell it probably. I mean, I'll drive it for a little while, but until somebody else falls in love with it more than me, obviously.
Well, the way I would do it with you, the number has to start with a 3. As long as it starts with a 3, you can take it home. It's too good a car. I can sell this to anybody for that.
The Cadillac I'd like to be somewhere around $25,000 on. I know that's a little low for Ted, so I'll try to negotiate with him. The first price Ted gave me was a little high, but that's typically the way the business works. You ask a little more and you come down a little bit, and somewhere in the middle we meet. I buy a lot of cars from you.
Yes, you do.
And I mean, I'm talking somewhere in the mid-20s, so we're not that far away.
You can't have it. But I need to get your checks from the last deal. You got to make them good. So this time it's got to be cash. 30 is the bottom line. I'm not taking less. It's too good. I will sell this for 36 without touching it.
All right, well, let me ask you this. Let's suppose I go 30 on this.
You have to.
What do I get this for? I noticed that next to the Cadillac was a Bentley that I'd been looking at before when I was here, and I think it's about time that Ted and I make a deal on it.
This was my personal car for a long time. Then I bought the Phantom. You know, upper threes. Upper threes, I'll do some horse trading with you. I don't mind.
So we'll trade something for this later, and we'll do this for 30 today.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll work.
Done?
Done.
Done, okay. Just pay me whichever way you want. You always, I don't have a problem with you.
Ted and I made a deal on the red car at around $30,000, and I know he'll give me a really good deal on the white car later in trade. I'm really happy with the deal Ted and I made. We always come to terms. Sometimes I pay a little more, sometimes he pays a little more in trade. It depends. But I'm always happy with Ted's deals.
I am very happy with the Cadillac deal. I traded for it. I did great. I'm happy. The Bentley deal, I have a little bit of an emotional thing with the Bentley, but it's time to go. And he'll give it a good home. He wants it for himself. So that's fine. I'm good. I'm happy. And I like dealing with him. Ted Vernon.
Hey, Mr. Ted, this is Sam Robinson. I'm calling about your blue Chevy Caprice.
Yes, sir. That car is available. It's got chrome rims on it, real big chrome rims on it. It's got a nice interior, runs good, original paint.
Okay, great. I was wanting to see if you're willing to do a trade, sir.
I trade every day. If it's fair, I trade up or down. What you got?
Man, I got this awesome 83 Buick Riviera.
Well, problem is the Buick Riviera is not as much in demand as the Caprice is, so there's got to be a hell of a lot of difference involved.
What do you think, sir? How can we make this deal work?
If you drive the Buick right here, I'd probably take $5,000, and the Buick.
Well, if
the Buick is nice.
5 was a little outside of what I was thinking about, Mr. Ted. About 4,500 in the Buick, and the Buick will make it down there to Miami.
Where are you calling me from?
I'm calling you from Denver.
You're gonna drive the car from Denver to Miami?
Sure will.
If you drive it from Denver to Miami, I'll take 45 in your car.
All right, sounds like a deal, sir.
Works for me. You be careful. Should I put the car aside for you?
Yeah, you should do that. That's my car.
How long will it take you to be here? A couple days?
I'll be there in 2 days. I'll be on my way.
I'll see you then.
All right.
Wow, the fee's for real. That works.
On Saturday, a gentleman came in by the name of Philippe, and he lives in France. And he was just passing by, actually looking for properties. And once he walked in, we started talking cars. And then he said, okay, maybe I'll get one car. And after talking a little while longer, I actually convinced him to buy 3. So he's coming back in today, and he's going to meet with Ted. And hopefully we can finalize the deal and make it happen. I was showing him a few cars, and you need to take good care of them price-wise. Model A, Model T, and the Willys Jeepster.
3.
3. Well, he came-
Initially, I
That's all
went just
about
for one car, you know, and she convinced me for 3. So now I need to discuss a little with
She's
you.
a keeper, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
So you want to show?
I'm happy.
You want to go out there with them?
Come,
and-
please, let's look at what you picked.
Well, I was driving around looking for properties, and then I met with Cindy. I was looking for one car, but she's so convinced that at the end I've got 3 cars. The Jeepster from 1949, it's very rare. And for the Ford, it's a piece of history. I mean, the one is 1923 and will turn 100 years old, so that's just crazy. I love this car. And the same for the Model A. So it's just unbelievable. To find the car is one thing, to find a deal is another thing.
So Ted showed us all 3 vehicles, the Willys Jeep, the Model T, and the Model A. And they're all amazing vehicles, I guess exactly what you were looking for. And they're all wonderful. I mean, I think they were in great condition, and hopefully you can make a deal with him.
So these are the 3, the Model T, the Willys, and the Model A Roadster.
Yeah. Yes.
Good?
Yes.
Okay. Normally, I would want minimum on the 3 would be about $55,000. I don't expect you to pay that. And I want to close the deal and not play games. And I can tell that you're not a game player. So
Remember what Cindy told you.
she spoke well of you, but I can't give the farm away.
You should listen to Cindy.
Should I?
Yeah.
So
she
then
gave good
55,
advice.
you're not going to pay.
No, absolutely not. No.
Okay.
You know what? I was walking in just to see if I can find one nice classic car.
Yeah.
Now I have 3 cars. What
Well,
I'm going to
they'll
do
all
is
fit in one container, too, which is very good.
Yeah, I
Save
know,
a lot
but
of
you know
money.
the price of the container went up. So
I'm not
you have-
making money
You have
on
to
it.
help me.
So
No, I cannot do it. I cannot do it. It's beautiful, beautiful cars.
what do you think is a fair price to pay?
To be honest with you, I will not do the deal above 45. 45 will be my last price.
45.
Yeah,
You're not negotiating.
I cannot.
That's it.
That's it. I don't have really flexibility because initially I had just entered to look for one car. Say today I'm going to buy a nice classic car, but now I have 3 classic cars. So that means 3 renovation, 3 transportation. So it's another budget. So I don't have any flexibility. I mean, 45 is my maximum. If not, I will not do the deal, and that's what I'm explaining to Ted.
Is he always this difficult?
Absolutely. I learned from the best.
Will he come up any on his offer?
Not likely.
Not likely.
No, not likely.
Wow. So your offer to me, done, finished business, is 45,000.
Absolutely.
You're cutting me really, really tight. But I think that you'll buy more cars.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I have seen many beautiful cars.
No,
but
they're wonderful.
I
And
have
we
to
get
stop
more.
at 3. I have to stop for today.
We get more every day. There's more coming in. You know what? We'll do more business. You bought them 45,000. Your cars. Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank
And
you
I will
very
have
much.
them on the boat for you in 2 days.
Thank you very much. I
Okay, my
appreciate it a
pleasure.
lot.
I'm happy they'll have good homes. You're going to keep these cars, not
Absolutely.
sell them.
No. Absolutely.
45,000. Let's do some
Done.
paperwork. It's your
Thank you.
car. Congratulations.
Thanks.
I'm happy.
Anytime I will be in South Florida, I will be stopping by and say hello to Ted and see what's going on here and what's new.
Well, I didn't come to South Florida, but Philippe came to South Florida to look for property, and then he found 3 classic cars instead, but we're still looking for property.
Philippe came in looking to maybe buy 1 car, and then Cindy spent some time walking around with him, and he bought 3. It doesn't get better than that. That woman is amazing.
Today I'm coming in and try to trade my 83 Buick Riviera for the 95 Chevy Caprice. It's not a hot seller like the Caprice, so he wanted a little money. He said $5 grand. I told him if I can make it down there with the Buick, he'll do $4,500. And so we're hoping to make this trade happen. Hey, how you doing, Mr.
How you doing?
I'm Sam Robinson. We spoke on the phone,
Yeah,
sir.
Sam, you drove the Buick all the way from Denver.
Sure did. All the way from Denver.
Wow.
Come to get my Chevy Caprice.
Well, let's go ahead and just look at it.
All right.
I guess if that Buick made it here, I don't have much to look at, do I?
When I left Denver, I You know, I was on a mission, you know, down here to get this car. I was a little nervous at first. I never bought a car out of state. I was just hoping everything just kind of went the way on the phone it was supposed to go.
You drove 2,000 miles nonstop.
Sure did. No problem, sir.
I don't have to look at too much then. It's really pretty.
Yeah, you're gonna be happy.
I'm happy.
Okay.
Let's go look at your Chevy.
All right, let's go. When he saw the Riviera, he really liked the Riviera. It was clean. It was as I told him it was gonna be. Now all I gotta do is check out the Caprice. That's what I came for, sir.
Crank it up, see what you think.
All right. I really love the 95 Chevy Caprice. It's a 90s classic. It has the 24-inch rims on it. It has the 5.7-liter motor, which is a beast. It has the nice exhaust pipes on it, like it's ready to go. I can hit the road with it, get back home, and just add my little touches to it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's ready.
Oh, yeah. It was worth the trip.
Is it?
Yes, sir.
You're happy?
I'm happy.
What more can I ask?
I'm happy. Thank
I'm
you.
happy, too. I'm glad I had faith in you and you had faith in me. You're going to keep this car, aren't
No,
you?
I'm going to keep it for him. I'm not selling this one, Mr. Ted.
Okay, good.
Thank you. Sound like an absolute beast. Sound real good. That 5.7, I can't wait to be driving down 95 and everybody checking me out. Everything's just what I thought it was going to be.
That's what it's supposed to be. If you're happy, let's do the paperwork. I'll get you on the road.
I'm more than happy, sir.
Let's go.
Let's
Thank
go.
you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Appreciate your confidence that you had in me.
Yes, sir. I came down, met with Mr. Ted. He saw my trade-in vehicle. He was happy, very happy with the Caprice. Thinking about taking a ride down the beach before I head out to Denver. I'm from Fort Lauderdale. I might swing around some corners and let some of my old buddies see me before I head out.
You know, I know the past 2 years has been really difficult for you, and that's an understatement. But you're doing really well. I mean, you look amazing, you look better than ever, and business is booming. And I'm glad that you're keeping cars and things that mean the most to you. I'm proud. When I first came to work with him, he was a disaster. He was a grumpy, miserable person. And if he showed any signs of like softness or being sentimental, I mean, I would have a heart attack. So I'm really proud of Ted because he's embracing things that make him happy. And you can just see it in his eyes. And I do believe that his better half, the beautiful Cindy, has really, you know, made him show the soft side. And I do feel that I should get some credit because I've worked really hard with him and I'm very proud of who he is today.
You know, I've learned that certain things in life make me happy.
Yeah.
So I'm getting a little more fond of holding on to those things, and I'm getting rid of things that don't make me happy.
Yeah.
And it makes for a more peaceful life. I just want to have a nice, peaceful life.
Yeah, and you have a wonderful partner.
Yeah.
I think Cindy's amazing.
She's amazing.
Yeah, she really is. You did good.
Yeah, she's honest, doesn't lie, doesn't steal, doesn't cheat. 100%. You know, I had some medical issues the last couple of years. I had tremendous aggravation from other things, and I don't want to be aggravated. I just want to live in peace and have a good time. And I'm doing that best I can. I'm a collector of happiness. I just do things that make me happy. It's time in my life to do that. I sing, I make movies, I have my TV show, I play with cars, I got a great lady, I got a good puppy dog, and I got good kids. What more does a person want? I'm happy.
Amazing.
Hi there.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. I'm the guy from Fort Lauderdale who called you a while ago about the MG.
I have it right out here, sir.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And it's beautiful. Come on.
Ah, all right. Well, I'm getting older, and I'd like to have some fun. And I saw an ad online, and I thought, maybe I should go check that out. The ad said it was $6,500, and it was a cream-colored MG from the early 50s. It said 51, but you know, you can't tell the difference between a 50 to a 53. So that didn't make any difference, but the price was really attractive to me. And so I thought, I've got to know what that looks like. Wow, that's quite a car, but I see that it's $2,400, $24,000, and I know enough about replicas to know that that price doesn't fit.
This is not the replica. This is the real deal. I got the replica outside.
Okay.
They look alike.
Well, they sure must, because this looks just like the one that I saw in the ad.
Exactly. Come on, I'll show you the real one.
Okay.
I'll show you the real replica.
Okay.
You know, Lou came in looking for an MG, so I showed him my MG TD, and he was amazed, but then he realized that it was a real one, and he came to see the replica for $6,500, not 20-something grand.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Now, that is exactly what I've been looking for that price.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, I know this is not a brand new car, and
No,
but,
and it's not 20-something grand.
right. Now, the price is right, and you know, a little bit of a paint job on this, a little spit and polish, and I'm going to have a honey of a car here. Look at this. It's even got a wood dash. Look at that.
Like it did.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's right-hand drive, so...
And right-hand drive. You don't find that in America
No,
very
if
often.
if you ever need a job delivering mail, it's just, you know...
First of all, I had done a lot of research over time, and I know what the price of the replicas are. And usually they're running up around 12, 12.5, 13,000. And so seeing this one's for 6,500, I knew that there was something here that wasn't worth even haggling over at that price. Even though I know that a paint job's going to cost me $1,000, $1,200, something like that, it's still a bargain. Man, you've got me something here I really want.
Well...
I mean, cosmetic, yeah. I mean, but what do I expect for that
You really
price
like
and
this
that
car
age?
a lot.
Yeah, I love this.
What
I
about
love it.
paying me $8,500 instead of $6,500?
You want to see me walking?
You're not supposed to like it that much.
Well, listen, man, you set a price. I'm not arguing with you about that price, am I? I could, but I won't.
I wouldn't listen, but it's okay. But
Yeah, you
I
wouldn't listen,
think
that's
it's well
right.
worth the money.
All right.
See if you fit in it.
I'm going to see if I fit in it. I think I will. It looks like a perfect fit, as a matter of fact. So, oh, yeah, this is me.
You know, it's truly amazing how these replicas are almost exactly like the real thing. But you can use them and abuse them and have fun with them instead of having a trailer queen that you can't even use.
First of all, it has a wood dash, which is almost remarkable. You don't find those very often. Usually it's some kind of remanufactured thing. The other thing is it has all the gauges, which most of these cars don't have. It's a right-hand drive, and in America, they were pretty rare. And it's just cosmetic stuff that needs to be done. And when I'm done with it, it's going to be so beautiful. Wow.
So, is this your car?
I think we've got a deal. I think we've got a deal.
Good.
This
I'm
is
happy.
exactly what I've been hoping for.
You know, and a low-profile guy like you could always use something like this.
Thank you.
I'm happy. You're happy.
Other than the cosmetics, rather than my having to drag it all the way up to Broward County and do something up there, you have somebody who can do a paint job for me?
I got someone that can spray this red and make it look real pretty for you at a
beautiful.
good price.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Let's
All
go
right.
do this.
Okay, let's get it set up.
Congratulations. I'm really
Thank
happy
you.
for you.
This is exactly what I wanted.
The way it happened, I had to do nothing. I just walked him to the car. He fell in love with the car, and he bought the car. It doesn't happen like that too often. You know, Lou obviously did his homework. He knew exactly what he was looking for. He knows the specs of the car. You know, he mentioned he wanted to paint it red. So I got a guy that'll paint it for him in a few days and make it beautiful at the right price. So I'll help him with that. It doesn't cost anything to be nice.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you. Honestly, you've just made such a good change, and I don't know, it's wonderful.
Well,
So proud.
I love my toys.
Yeah, I know.
I love this car. This is rolling artwork,
It's beautiful. It fits you to a T.
and it's got little
I don't
gadgets.
need to push it, do I?
No.
Wow.
This car is just bad to the bone.
You've definitely changed a lot.
Love this car. Take care. We'll see you soon, okay?
Ta-ta. Wow. He's really changed.